Hey guys, we're back again.
Welcome to the Q&A video.
Let's dive right in.
So Shay, where's our school located?
So our school is located in the center of Jerusalem, right on King George Street. We're just a 2-minute walk from Ben Yehuda, as well as a 15-minute walk from Emil Mall.
Shay, why did you choose Aish?
So the biggest reason I chose Aish is because we're in more of a community than a seminary, and that's actually pretty surprising. But if you know anything about Aish, you know that it's a huge program. It's not just the Gesher program that we're in this year. We're actually in a building with Aspire, but we also go to the World Center, and we really build a community, not just with the girls that we're in Shana, Alef, and Shana Bet with, but also these world-renowned teachers who work for Aish. But why did you choose Aish?
So one of the reasons why I chose Aish was because I didn't really know what I wanted coming into the year. I just knew that I wanted to grow, that's one really special thing about Aish, is that when you come, even if you don't know what direction you want to go into, we have a few days or weeks to choose our classes. And when I say that, I mean the classes we have very text-based classes, which is a higher level obviously, and then we have more discussion-based classes, and you can choose a mix of both, or more of text-based classes or more of discussion-based classes, which is really important because each of us, obviously, we're all unique and we're all different. We all want different things in life. So what makes our program unique?
So what makes Aish so different from other schools is, first off, we don't just have girls coming from different places, but also totally different hashkafot, and we get to go to the Aish World Center once a week and hear from world-renowned, amazing teachers and coaches and other people who spend their whole life talking to people. We also have amazing teachers who strive to make a connection with all of us, who also come from different backgrounds, which really makes it always possible to find a teacher who you really could connect with. So what type of background does an Aish girl have?
So most girls are Ashkenaz, but about 1/3 of our school is Sephardi. So if you're Sephardi, come join us. And then regarding the schools, it kind of ranges. So we have girls coming from public schools and modern Orthodox schools, but at the end of the day, we really have a large range of different backgrounds and families. So it's really amazing. What's the daily life look like?
So starting on Sundays, we have classes starting at 9:45 every day, which is a really nice way to start off your morning. And we have 3 classes. Obviously, you could choose all 3 of them. Then we have lunch from 12:30 to 2:50 every single day. And from 3 to 6, we have our afternoon seder, also all choices that you get to experience and also choose for yourself. Then we have dinner from 6 to 8 p.m. every single day. The food here is always delicious. Lunch is usually dairy and dinner is meat. Then after that, we have a night seder every night except for Monday night. And on Thursday nights, we have one parsha shir with Rabbi Rossman, and then the optional tish afterwards. But night seder is usually from 8 p.m. to 9:45. So you really just get a nice hour and 45 minutes in after dinner. And Fridays we have off. Once a month we have one in Shabbos, and then every other Shabbos is out Shabboses, and you can do whatever you want. Stay by teachers, stay by friends, really just get to experience the land, and yeah.
What are the teacher/student relationships like?
So the dynamic of student-teacher relationships here at Aish are really, really unlike I've ever seen before. They're really amazing. Any teacher is always willing to drop everything whenever to have a meeting or whatever it is. And with our Rebbeim especially, they have a Google Calendar that you could sign up to meet with them literally whenever you need. And we just had Discovery Week, and all of our teachers were set up meetings with us. They want you to. They want to build relationships and connections with you. Everyone's just really always willing to go out of their way to build a relationship with everyone, whether you're even in their class or not. Now for the topic that you've probably all been waiting for,
the rules. So regarding dress code, we have to cover our knees, elbows, and collarbones.
And regarding curfew, every single night is 11:45, besides for Thursday night and Saturday nights, which are at 12:30. And if we forget about any rules that you have questions on,
just DM us.
So does Aish ever close their dorms?
So Baruch Hashem, no. The dorms are always open. Even on off Shabbos, we're allowed to stay in, and if we want to be set up for meals, that's always an option. And if you want to just cook in the lounge with your friends and sleep in, that's also a great option. And then for Chagim, we have some Chagim that are mandatory to stay in, and the ones that are off, the dorms are still open. So they're really helpful with that, and we're never left on the streets.
Okay, so do we have our phones at all time of the day?
So we actually don't. This is kind of controversial. At first it was super hard for a lot of us, but we actually put our phones away for classes. And it's actually been really great because first of all, we focus more in classes. Really, like, you don't have the distraction of like checking your phone, even if you're not like texting anyone, but like you're not just like looking at the time, you're really like immersing into the lessons. And then in between classes, when we have like short breaks or when we have FaceTime, everyone's really just like hanging out and talking and laughing, and it's just so much more fun because we're not worried about like our phones, and we end up spending a lot less time, or screen time, everyone's screen time decreased for sure.
And don't worry, you get your phone back during your lunch and dinner breaks. So what's it like being from out of town?
So I'm from Miami, which isn't technically out of town, but I'm the only one that came here from my high school. And it's honestly been a great experience. I got to make a lot of new friends, and it's really just been so much fun. And there's other girls from like that are really from out of town, like Chicago, Las Vegas, Colorado. So, and I really think they can say the same thing. So it's really a great experience.
So we know that you guys already all finished applying, but really, if you need advice, if you have questions, need motivation, really anything, our DMs are always open. So please don't be shy and just reach out.
Thank you so much for watching, guys, and stay tuned for our last video.
Bye.